Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Just about set for football. Blake Grupe is ready to get us started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
Give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the ring. Give me a lock. Give me the rock. And give him a key. It's only me. Wait till they. Give me a team. Give me a team.
Opening play, and Goff wants to pass it. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. And I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
Let's go now. Go!
Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor.
And
nothing doing here. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now Jones wants to change it up.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key third down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense. They just pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Colts use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Blake Grupe now for the extra point. And the kick here no good, but a penalty flag is down. Looks like he got run into. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Goff. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Right off the bat. It's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
180!
Here's Goff. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 54 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
The Lions will set up for the two-point conversion.
Goff looking to throw. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Let's go now.
Throwing Jones. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Cut! 120!
A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up.
Now you split! 180!
Goff now looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Goff. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
To throw is Goff. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Now Goff. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down.
Well, partner, they've used it quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Quick toss by Goff is complete. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
It's complete, and he's got it. So they try for 2, successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Now Jones. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Off the play fake. Jones. Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman, 54 yards. And the Colts take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and it's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
15.
After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
That's good.
Goff going to shift him around.
A gain of 36
On
yards.
first and 10, here's Gibbs. And able to get this to the 31. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Second and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the gun, here's Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 21. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Goff. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a second and 1 forthcoming.
Turn his TV off. They want my type activity, so don't you get involved.
Here goes Ric Flair. Black 20. What's that?
The final shot before break here. Goff. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain.
And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
So this is going to have to be a delay. That flag that'll push him back 5.
Cut. Black 20. Dula. Orange. Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. What's that?
They'll throw now on the final play. And his throw is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it first and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. Hut.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
He was
I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he'll get it down to the 47-yard line. 44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. Will go down. It's a gain of 6. And it'll be second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
They've been able to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here of the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll go again with Gibbs. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Now give to Gibbs, running left. Gets by him at the 25. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard
The
line.
give, right side for Gibbs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now Goff looking to change the play. They'll try and run it with Gibbs. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this.
76, tell him. 76. Value 1. Turbo.
Back to throw. Touchdown! Jahmyr Gibbs, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Super 1.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
Colts 15.
So they try to make it a two-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A two-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. From the 41, here's a second down and 4.
A 6-yard
Now
pickup
they'll shift things
brings up
around.
Second and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Second down, another run with Taylor. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10, Taylor now. Down inside the 40, about the 38.
I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter,
picked off by Rocky Sin. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until